Oh, that was so weird. Like, I just instinctually like went to fix my hair. I don't have hair. So, we are going down to Georgia, Florida, the South. We're going down there soon, and there's been a slight change of plans. Originally, we were going to bring the RX7. But not anymore. Let me explain why. The RX7 just isn't going to be ready by the time we need to leave. We're leaving in 3 days when you guys are watching this. The RX7 doesn't have an exhaust on it. We did finally get the bits in the mail to make the exhaust, but that's not happening until Monday. So we're gonna make the exhaust on Monday, and then I'd only have 1 day to break the clutch in, fix any sort of issues that we have since putting the engine in, and well, do a lot of stuff. It won't be ready in time, it won't be reliable in time. We could probably get it running and working by when we need to leave, but it'll probably break because I haven't had any time to test it to make sure everything is working. So instead, we are bringing Molly down to Florida, the blue turbo Miata. Hey Audrey, can you stop listening to music over there?
I'm watching your video.
Oh really?
I can't.
Oh, so it's copyright free, that's okay. In some ways, I am sad about this because, well, the RX-7's a little bit more unique. It's an RX-7, it's an FC. Miatas, on the other hand, aren't very unique, so that kind of sucks, but let's all be honest, Molly is 100 times better in every single way. She's faster, she looks better, she's cleaner, she's more reliable, she's more comfortable. I can keep going if I wanted to, and she's more special to me, so I'm probably going to enjoy it. It's gonna be nice, because I'll have like a, you know, like a not slow car so I can keep up with everybody else, because we're gonna be, you know, hanging out with Adam and Forrest and some other YouTubers who have fast cars. We do, however, have a couple things to fix on the blue Miata before we go, and that is what we are going to be doing in today's video. Namely, the most importantly, is the clutch. The clutch is still not right. We replaced the master cylinder and it fixed it for a little bit, but yet again, it's having trouble going into gear, so I'm assuming it's a slave cylinder. Surprisingly, something I didn't know is that these cars actually had like an issue with slave cylinders. Like, slave cylinders go bad in these cars pretty often. So we're gonna replace that, hopefully it is that. And then she needs a good detailing. She looks good right now, but her paint is very, very swirly. So in the sun, it looks swirly. So we're just gonna do a nice quick polish and wax and clean her up nicely. And then the front lip's a little screwed up, some interior things, and we're all good. There's that. So I'm just trying to get rid of those swirls. There's a couple of scratches every once in a while, but for, you know, 29-year-old paint, it's pretty decent. So after a while of struggling, new slave is in. Gotta bleed it still. Colin finished, what did you buff this side and wax this side, right?
This side's all buffed and waxed.
Oh, it is incredible. There's like no swirls anywhere. It's like that is so ridiculous. That wasn't blue, right?
No, that was orange. You can see right there.
That is ridiculous. This is my first time actually like legit detailing this car. Like first clay bar, first buff. I'm excited to see it out in the sun tomorrow. Well, the swirls are definitely gone. This paint just feels incredible. This is the nicest this car has ever felt. So we were bleeding the clutch and we came into an interesting problem. I don't know if it's just this specific slave cylinder or what, but we were bleeding it, and once we got most of the air out of the system and we were pumping it up, getting all the pressure in there, the slave cylinder just exploded. It all just came out the front of the slave cylinder. It broke the front seal. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's this specific one or if like stock Miata slave cylinder just can't handle this clutch because it's a really beefy clutch. That doesn't make sense. It should be fine. Like, pump it up a couple times. Oh yeah, it's so bad. It's so terrible. That's so depressing. That was not an easy thing to get in there. Ugh. Looks like I'm having a little talk with O'Reilly's tonight. So yeah, I have to pull this thing back out again tonight. I'm worried that we're gonna get the new one tomorrow, put it on, and the same thing's gonna happen because I know they're made in China. I don't know if they're the nicest remastered slave cylinders. If that does happen, if the next one blows up, I don't know what we're gonna do because we can't get a nice new one online fast enough. The other annoying thing about this is that I don't have any car to drive home. I can't get home because the bus, it's illegal to park on the street. The van is not insured and it has a shock hanging up off of it. That's probably not safe. And it also has open headers, not great. RX7's at Mike's shop and my Rally Miata is at home. So my mom's picking me up from my shop.
Your sister.
Oh, my sister is, never mind. Who isn't Audrey? It's not Audrey, 'cause she's not my sister. I got you, Audrey. But look at this paint though. That looks good at least. All right, it is day 2. I got myself a new slave. I opened this one up and it looks a lot newer. So that's giving me some hope that the other one might have been like sitting on a shelf for a really long time or something like that. Here she is. Let's put her in. Except the only problem is that I don't have anyone to help bleed it now, so don't know what I'm gonna do there. And it's not a Toyota Previa. I can't bleed it by myself, cause yeah. So we'll figure this out. Oh, I think I know why my bulb wasn't working. Looks like the reason that turn signal bulb blew up is that the housing actually melted a little bit. This plastic housing, as you can tell, it's like melted right there. So it melted and then melted onto the bulb and just like shattered it. It melted so much I couldn't get a new bulb back in there, so I had to Dremel it out a bit. But I think this is a pretty common issue with these things because this happened to the other one over there as well. So I guess they can't handle the heat of a bulb, which is it's kind of sad. It's kind of what they're meant to do. I keep forgetting I'm bald, then I like see myself in the reflection of this beautiful paint. I'm like, whoa. Hey, we fixed it. Look what we got. New camera right here. This is the new camera. I joined the club and got a Canon G7X Mark II. It's like one of the most popular like vlogging cameras. I really wanted a camera that I could fit in my pocket. Plus this camera has just so many issues. The mic obviously kind of screwed up the port for it. The other thing is that I dropped this camera so much that the on and off button got stuck. So it's stuck in the auto mode, which is fine because that's what I use, but a little annoying. And then the lens thing is kind of broken too. Let's go ahead and switch over to this thing, see how we like it. My first time using a non-DSLR. This is weird. I don't know. It's pretty awesome. It's so light. I also think the lighting on it is better and the coloring is better, which I always hated about the 80D is the coloring was terrible. Let's test it out in a dark battle van. Oh yeah, that is quality. I think the frame rate goes down when it's in the dark, but hello. Oh yeah, look at that. It can actually pick up the dark stuff. Getting this camera just makes me want to vlog. Like it just makes me want to start doing vlogs, which is great because we're having a trip coming up where we're going to be vlogging. Now that I'm done talking about this awesome new camera, I'm going to go ahead and hop in the car, test out the new slave cylinder, do some pulls, and see how it works. I'm also curious to see how the sound sounds on this because there's no external mic, obviously. I think it's pretty good though. So least it's good enough. First thing you're gonna notice is that the clutch is making some weird noises. I don't know what's going on, but it's a little nerve-wracking. It's only when the clutch is not engaged though. Oh, but it goes into gear so much better now. That's the important part. So I think we fixed the issue, but that noise is a little concerning. I'll keep on driving it and I hope it goes away. Otherwise we should probably try to fix it. I don't know what it is though. You guys have to close your eyes now, okay? Don't look. If you haven't figured it out, this is everything we need to turn that little minivan into a battle van. We got our mud trains, which are massive. We've got our steel rims, and we got our lift kit. I really don't know if we're gonna be able to get these to fit. I know we can get them to fit in the back, but in the front, I mean, look at this. This is, it's massive. It's so big, even with the lift. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna cut a lot and we're gonna ruin it, but you know, it's already ruined, so that's the point. It'll be so sick if we can get them to work. But guys, I think that's gonna be it for today. My apologies for it being kind of all over the place. I was kind of all over the place today. I had to fix things and get things, and I don't know, it's just we're really running around trying to get ready for this trip. And there goes the heater. Okay, to the shop or office. I love that heater. It's just so freaking loud, and it's so echoey in here that it's just, it doesn't work. We're pretty much ready for the trip. All we gotta do is pack and get a trailer, which I already got. I'm not buy, I'm renting one. I'm really excited. Hopefully you guys are too. And then when we get back, we're doing battle van, and then rally Miata swap, and then, oh, it's gonna be so awesome. I'm really excited for that. I'm probably actually more excited to get back from the trip than to go on the trip in the first place. I also just wanna say a huge thanks to everyone. You guys are really supportive about Baldium, so I'm super grateful for that. Thank you guys so much. And that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you didn't enjoy the video, give it a dislike. Tell me how I can improve. I do know that these videos are getting kind of repetitive, but we gotta get ready, and it's better than nothing, right? Maybe, I don't know. But if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate that. And I think that's it. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and later. I don't want to like break my camera, so I'm just gonna like